Hi, it's Barry here again. What I want to talk to you today about is sales ladders. Most people don't understand that within their business they've got opportunities to upsell and cross-sell, and also take people on a journey. Because when people make their first purchase with you, become a client, a customer, a patient, then actually that's the start of the journey, not the end point. So what I'm going to share with you today is a range of ways in which we look at their business. I use my business as an example, but really showcasing how you can add value into your customer journey. So I'm going to start off with whatever we do on websites and engaging with people is we create something called a lead magnet. Now a lead magnet, trade terminology, but basically it's something you give away for free. It has no value in terms of a price point, but it has immense value in terms of the content or the service that you provide. So to give you some examples of lead magnets, we use ebooks, we use videos, we actually use physical books, so people can get from us a real book that they can buy on Amazon for 15 quid and they just pay the P&P with us, and that gets people in. It might be a survey at home, it might be a free consultation, it might be a taster session in your restaurant, but whatever you do in terms of lead magnet, that's how they make their first journey or start their journey with you. What we then do is we start taking people up the value chain, and we'll come on to these different sections as we go, but in terms of my business and what we're trying to do, what we're actually doing is giving people the opportunity to go up the chain, but also if they get to a point where they're a little bit stuck, they can stay or come back as well, and we're not actually losing them as a customer or a client. They're actually staying with us for the full journey. So in terms of our business, what we have is we have a lead magnet. We then enable people to make a small purchase from us, and those purchases are from between £7 and £247, and they are for one-off purchases and products. And this sort of fits with me in a DIY space, so the do-it-yourself space. People can learn from us, they get immense value, but they have to implement it themselves. And within here we've got things like how to write a book, 90-day goal getting, and we talk about a range of other things. The other thing that then happens, and this is a new area that we've built in our business, so I just write on their products so you know this is lead magnets, as I've said before. What was then happening is we get into creating and designing sales funnels for people, and this is a done with you service. So done with you, and where we do, we sit down and build the strategy and we help implement, and depending on what the client needs, we can get fully immersed in that process, or we can just give them guidance. If they only need guidance, then they fit under my business alchemy service, which is mentoring, coaching and accountability, and for that it's a monthly subscription and they pay a fee of £99. When they get into the done for you stuff or done with you, we have Sales Funnels Made Simple, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. Within Sales Funnels Made Simple, which is the site you're on now, we help design and build and influence sales processes and sales funnels. And within Sales Funnels Made Simple, dependent on the funnel, people will pay between £9.97 and £19.97, or there are monthly payment options starting at £250 for a simple build with no ongoing content, up to £2,000 a month if it's a fully managed, really complex system with loads of content being added week by week. Some people need a more complex system though, and a funnel, and what actually you can get into is things like e-commerce. You can get into systems with lapsed and customers, and when people purchase and don't buy, you've got re-engagement pieces and a whole host of other really complex funnels. And within this, it fits with us in terms of consult and build. And finally, within my sales process and what we do in our sales ladder is people actually ask us, actually Barry, can you come and spend some time with us? You know, and what else can we do with you? And I offer a non-exec director service whereby I do 2 to 3 days a month with businesses, and for that it's quite a chunky annual fee that we agree, which is paid monthly. So as you can see, we're taking people up a ladder. They've got an opportunity to learn and buy and work with us through self-education and do-it-yourself, through to done-with-you services, up to more consult and accountability and management. So that's my funnel. So for your business, what have you got? If you've only got 1 or 2 steps in your ladder, you're missing out a major opportunity. You see, for every 100 people that come in at the bottom here, on average, 20% are likely to buy the next stage up from you. So if you're only given an opportunity for 2 or 3 stages, you're leaving money on the table and you're missing out at the top end. Likewise, if you haven't got enough services in your flow, then when people get to a point where they've purchased from you, then the reality is they've got nowhere else to go, and you could lose them as a customer in the longer term. Whereas if you've got a little monthly program, or you know, if you're a window cleaner, it's an ideal one. You go back every month and you clean the windows. Well, actually, you can do that for any manner of businesses. You know, a decorator could offer one-off decorating services, but they could also run a maintenance top-up where they can go in and do little odd jobs, and a whole host of different things. We know restaurants that have got a monthly program where people can go in and eat as much as they want within a predetermined days of the week, just to actually get a monthly continuity into their business. So that's what we do with customers. We help them understand. Ultimately, Sales Funnels Made Simple, the site you're on now, is about that design and build simple sales funnels, but we have opportunities to take people up and down the sales process. What do you do in your business? Have you got opportunities you're missing out on that you could be capitalising and making your customers move from prospect through customer to high value customer to raving fan? Because that's where you really want to be, because that's where referrals start flowing and lots of business happens just on word of mouth for you. Hope you found that of interest, and we look forward to you watching the other videos. But also don't forget, you can get the book, you can get the Mythbusters, and you can talk to the team and get a consultation if you'd like us to help you understand what this looks like in your business. Speak soon.